Hey guys, welcome back to Moneo Pura. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the basic equipment that you will need in your home if you want to do some home DIY hair and skincare products. And for the month of March, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can make different types of DIY products for your hair. So from hairsprays to hair oil to leave-in conditioners, so many things I'm going to be showing you guys for the month of March. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. I jump right on into this video. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below and also the notification bell so that you are notified when more videos come up. If you are a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back and thanks for supporting the channel. So like I said, for the month of March, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make different DIY products for your natural hair. So the formulas I'm going to be showing you guys, the things that I'm going to be making are going to be really simple. So I want you guys to have this simple basic equipment in the house to help you to be able to make these products that I'm going to be showing you guys. And the next video after this, I will be showing you some of the basic ingredients that you would need to have in your house to also help you make some of the products I'm going to be showing you, and also other products as well that you find somewhere on the internet, even on YouTube. So let's start with the first thing that you will need to have in your home to be able to make some natural hair products, some home DIY basically. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is something that I cannot do without. I have it in my home before I started making hair and skincare products, and I think you probably have it in your home as well. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a digital scale. So as you can see here that I've got two different types of digital scale. I've got a big one to measure out ingredients in larger quantities, and also use this to weigh out packages that I am sending to my customers. And then I have the small one, and this one is zeroed down to 0.00 if I remember right. And having the small digital scale is really important because it can pick up the most tiniest ingredients possible, you know, things like powders, especially when it comes to making products with preservative. It's so good to have this small digital scale because it's very precise compared to this large one. I use both of them just as the same. I use this more when I'm formulating skincare products, and I use this when I do a lot of hair care products because they're usually in larger quantity. So a digital scale is a must. Moving on from a digital scale, of course, you will need a measuring container. So I tend to use a lot of glass beakers, but you don't necessarily have to use beakers. You can use heat-proof containers as well. You probably already have something like this in your home, so if you do, you don't have to run out and go and get some glass beakers. You can use this, and these works as well as these ones. But I prefer to use the glass beakers because they're really lightweight, and also when you're formulating certain things, it's just more professional to have this. But if you're just doing a home DIY stuff, you do not need this. Just go ahead and use a heat-proof container. You can pick up those from a local supply store, your supermarket, and these ones I got from Amazon. I'm going to try and link some of these things I'm showing you down in the description box below, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. So a glass beaker or a heat-proof container are really good stuff to have in your home if you want to make DIY products. Just before I move on from the heat-proof containers that you use at home, if you are making products to sell, or you are making products that are sensitive to your skin and you use these things to also cook, I would say if you can, get one that is separate from your home that you just use to make your DIY products. However, if you cannot, then I would advise that you get a rubbing alcohol to spray on the container and clean it before you use it to make your products. I will be giving you more information on that in the ingredients that you would need in your home if you want to make DIY products. So that video is coming after this one, so make sure you check it out and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss that video. And then the next thing you're going to need, of course, is a container for you to store your products in. So it really depends on what you're making. You might be using spray bottle, or you might be using jars. You could be using different type of things. So make sure you have something in the house for what you are going to be making to store it in. Moving on from that, I would say you would need one of these. So a stirrer to help you mix your ingredients together, and a spatula to also help you mix your ingredients together. I say try and get one of these and one of these. You don't necessarily have to go for the glass one. You can just get maybe a long spoon, or just have a spoon dedicated for use in stirring your ingredients so that you don't mix it with things in the house. So it doesn't necessarily have to be this, or get a spatula and something that you can use to stir your ingredients together that is separate from this, because sometimes when you are making certain things, this won't always do. You might need something that is maybe glass, metal, or plastic, not necessarily have wood attached to it. Before I mentioned the digital scale, I love the digital scale. I can't do without the digital scale. However, if you do not want to get a digital scale, then you can go ahead and get like measuring spoons, measuring jugs. They do just as well. The reason I prefer using a scale is because I can measure in grams and also in ml or in ounces using the digital scale. And when you are formulating products, it's so important to always measure out your ingredients in grams, because that is the best and safest way for you to be able to preserve the products that you're making if you need a preservative. So always use a scale if you need a preservative in your product. However, if you don't and you're just making hair oils, body butters and body scrubs, then that's fine. But measuring spoons, measuring jugs are also a good thing to have in the house if you do not want a scale. So I thought I should give you guys an alternative to a scale if you do not have one. A lot of my formulation are measured in grams and percents. So if you want to know how to transfer a recipe from percents to grams, I will link that in the description box below as well, because I've got a video on that. So the last equipment I'm going to mention to you guys is very important, especially if you're thinking of making body butters. What am I talking about? A whisk. Whisk is so important when it comes to making body butters, sugar scrubs, because you need to be able to whisk your ingredients, your butters, your oils, your waxes. You need to be able to mix them together. So having a whisk is so important, and you guys probably already have this one in the house because most of us bake, right? So having this is definitely a must if you are going to be making things such as body butters and scrubs. Another thing that you're going to need is an immersion blender. This immersion blender comes with a whisk attached to it as well, so you could just get 2 in one. I opted for that one because that is a little bit more powerful. I also have a stand mixer as well, so I do have quite a few things because I make hair and skincare products for a living, so I need these equipment to be able to make wholesale orders, because I need to be able to make a larger quantity to get them out to my customers. So the reason I say the immersion blender is a must is when you're formulating products that you're going to combine water and oil or butters together. This works so much better compared to a whisk. You can use the whisk, but trust me guys, This is called an immersion blender for a reason. Is to be able to combine those two ingredients together to stop it from separating at some point in the future, maybe due to weather or just due to the ingredients not working or combining together. So I cannot do without an immersion blender. I would definitely choose an immersion blender over a whisk any day. However, I need both for my business, so I have both of them. Like I said, if you're not doing a formulation that involves combining water and oil in maybe a larger quantity, then you can get away with using just a whisk for that. So that's it, guys. That is all the equipment, the basic equipment that you will need to help you to be able to make DIY products at home. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you guys the basic ingredients you will need in your house that will allow you to be able to make some amazing DIY products for your natural hair and also for your skin. Like I said, guys, for the month of March, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make different DIY products for your natural hair. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already, hit the notification bell, and also follow us on our Instagram account as well. We're going to be posting some updates there as well. So if you're not following us on our Instagram, go ahead and follow us on our Instagram. It's somewhere on the screen and I will link it in the description box below. Most of the equipment that I have mentioned, I'm going to do my best to find them on Amazon, and I will link them in the description box below. Go ahead and use the link, click on the link to purchase some of the equipment if you do need them in the house. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the month of March. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.